That's it. Yeah.
Welcome to Stockhouse We Like It, the Man United edition. This is the post-match between Man United and Leicester City, where United was supposed to be trying to get into the fourth spot position, but it doesn't seem they're going to get that fourth spot from what things are going on now. We don't know, but mathematically, they say it's not over yet, but we just have to wait and see. As United fans going through the pain, it is what it is. I'm joined with Adam from Australia. Adam, welcome to the show, mate.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. Looking forward to it.
Oh, now, Man United won, Leicester City won. This was a game. You do realize Leicester are mid-table, right? Mid-table.
Yeah.
Why were they
so United too? Don't worry
eager,
about that.
Why were Leicester City, who were mid-table, eager to win the game than United, who were in, sixth, whatever they are now? Why did they have more fighting power than United? Why did they want the game more than United?
Well, they beat us 4-2 in the last time we beat them, I think it was.
Yeah.
So, whenever teams come to Old Trafford, they've always got something to prove, it seems. So, when you got that much hunger to win a game, and they're up for it for their fans, and it just goes to show that a lot of our players, come end of season, I think there could be 9. I think that could be coming off contract. That and Paul Pogba certainly showed that he's not really interested. So it was, to me, it wasn't good at all. So once again, I went into the game not expecting much. So I came out the other side not too bad. So I really saw the game for what it was, and it wasn't good. Look, I thought Fred was having a go, and this is probably, a lot of people probably won't agree with me here, but I thought Harry Maguire wasn't too bad himself. He made a fair few blocks, and he got his head to it as well a few times, and I thought he had a real go. I won't say a real go, but I thought he put himself in a position to try and keep the crowd calm around his booing with England. So even though the Everton Leicester fans were giving him a bit of stick. So it's a tough one to talk about, really.
From your perspective now, top 4 done. Arsenal have 2 games on us. We haven't played Arsenal yet. We still have to play.
I've been saying it for weeks. Top 4's done. So the attitude of the players you can just see, and we came into a game where Bruno just signed a new 5-year deal as well, and I don't know if that's the right decision either, that he signed a 5-year deal, being there's a new manager coming in.
Exactly.
I didn't really. I'm sure we'll go into it a little bit more depth in the next couple of minutes, but I'm not sure if the setup was really the best. I just didn't really understand the 4-4-2. It seemed to be a 4-4-2 setup, but we just get schooled through the midfield. Bruno again was trying to do too much, running around. Now a lot of people had a bit to say about Scott McTominay. You know what? Well, I enjoyed Scott McTominay going in studs up. So it's as much as he probably didn't have the best game. I thought, what, it was a shit touch anyway, but he's thrown the studs out there and he's given them a bit of stick in the end. Yeah. Excuse me.
So,
yes.
I mean, I was in a chat after the game and people were arguing, it's the players, because he's not going to be there. He's just interim. They couldn't be bothered. Where do you stand on this? Do you think it's because Rangnick is interim? They're just like, whatever, just wait for a new season. So this season is literally written off already. This season's done. It's over, right?
Well, look, they can talk. The players can go out there and, not put in a performance. But at the end of the day, there's a new manager coming in and you want to be playing for your spot for the new manager. And I just can't work that out, You should be just doing it because you play for Manchester United. These players have got the worst attitude I've ever seen on any team at United, even in the past 10 years. Last night, I can't believe what I was watching. It was an embarrassment to support the club last night. Like you're watching the game and I got to admit, I got excited when Fred scored the goal because
Then
I
you
thought
thought,
he
okay,
was
come
having
on,
it.
something's going to come after that, right?
I actually thought Fred again was having a go. And it's just so disappointing that we score the goal. Look, in saying that, if Leicester could finish, we would have been down. We would have been down a fair few, you know.
They had the goal disallowed.
They had the goal disallowed, which I thought was a foul in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was a foul in the first place, and I thought actually they were going to get away with it. And you know what? If they had got away with it,
We have no
I
one
was
to
sitting
blame.
back going, we deserved it. We deserved to cop the goal. You know, I thought as much as that save that De Gea was made was phenomenal.
Top class, mate.
You know, to get beaten on that near post where he did, I thought was, if they allowed the goal, was quite poor.
Yeah, that was poor. That was poor.
Yeah.
It was literally his near post.
But this is what I was saying to you in the last pod about him making the futsal foot save. You know, he's got to go down with two hands there to make that save. You know, even though it's quicker to get to the ball with your foot. But, you know, I think the biggest thing for me in yesterday's game, I don't know whether it was Ralf Rangnick, his setup, or I just didn't understand the setup in the front third. I really didn't. And I messaged a few people that are really knowledgeable on football yesterday through the game, or this morning through the game, about the setup in the front third. And I never got an answer back from anyone because I don't even think they knew. So if we don't know, how are the players going to know? It just looked a mess. I saw Pogba just. It wasn't the normal. Like you see, Pogba's played well since he's come back, but yesterday it was like he was out just to wreck the team. It was for me. It looked like he was out there to cause destruction for Manchester United. He was going in stupid tackles. He wasn't jockeying correctly. He was dropping I just thought he was all over the place, big time. It was like he was trying to, like he had money on the game and he was out to make United lose. For me, that's the way I saw it with Pogba, and I'm not saying he's cheating or anything, but that's what it seemed to me, you know. And then you had Luke Shaw go down with an injury again. Through play, he just goes down, sits down. Oh, it's my foot. It's just, for me with Luke Shaw, it's just every time it's too hard basket, he's out. And I've said this a few times now. Yeah, again, he's gone down, just sits down and goes, yeah, my foot's hurt. I'm off. It's ridiculous. I don't understand how Shaw got the start over Tellez in the first place. You know, I just don't get it.
Maybe we went into the game with
the game without a striker as well.
Exactly.
Pull a youth player up, give him a go. You know, in a striker. Ronaldo's out sick. So what is it? You can't give a player his debut?
Exactly. They couldn't pull something from the academy.
I just don't get that. I don't. It's yesterday was. I know we've lost some games, and you know, I just thought yesterday was.
Anyway, mate.
Sorry.
This looks like a loss. It's 2 points dropped again. So it looks like a lot of teams have taken 4 points off us. Look at Watford. They beat us. Kent Old Trafford got a draw. Leicester beat us. Kent Old Trafford get a draw. Other teams either beat us home and away or beat us and get a draw. It's just like, come on. Remember those days whereby United are definitely looking for revenge for what you tortured us in the first game. We're going to beat you in the return match. It's just like, these guys don't give a shit. It's just kind of like, whatever.
Look, the other thing we went into, what do you call it? The game knowing that Chelsea lost as well.
Exactly.
So there was a good opportunity. For United to pick up points again. Yeah. You know?
Mate. Like you said, I like you and a lot of thousands, millions of fans are going into games like, I'm not expecting much. I won't be disappointed because this team will mess you up for your whole week. Your week will be messed up because they just fuck with your mind and just make you pissed off. But if you don't expect to win, you won't be disappointed. Like me, I just thought, okay. When Leicester scored the first goal, I thought, okay. When we equalized, was I thinking we're going to get a second goal? I'm hoping we got a second goal, but knowing this team, they don't have it in them. Instead, it was Leicester trying to win the game. Leicester are in the mid-table. What are they fighting for? A Europa League place? I don't know, but they were more hungry. They had the better chances. You know, we are just.
Oh, they had wait. Look, I think we had. I didn't look at the stats or anything like that, but I remember Fred's goal, and then I can't even remember another shot on goal because Sancho probably had his poorest game he's had in our colours, and like he had a good chance to shoot. He had a good chance to shoot, and he duffed it. And you know,
Bruno's
it was a terrible game. It was terrible. It was.
Bruno was put through on goal. Should have raised the ball a bit higher. He played it low, and Schmeichel's able to.
Well, there was Alanga and Rashford tangled up in the box. It was just a mess. It was an absolute mess. It was embarrassing, absolutely embarrassing to be a Manchester United supporter at the moment. It's an absolute shambles.
You can imagine watching it on telly, right? The people there, how do you think they feel? The people at the game, week in, week out, they pack that place to the rafters every week, and they come out watching this shit show. Come on, sometimes, right? I think some of these games they need to be refunding the supporters a refund because this is absolutely. And United fans, they come all over the world to come watch United, come watch this shit every week. Come on, man.
Yeah,
it's not fair. And these guys don't care. They don't care. They're still getting the full check every week. One of them is going to come with a statement. Oh, we're really sorry. A statement that the publicist did for them. We're really sorry. We let the team down. It's the first game in 2-3 weeks. We'll go again next week. Get the fuck out of it, mate. Shit, we're tired of that bullshit. Just
mate. Yesterday was different. Yes, even though we drew, yesterday for me was different. It was the care factor, the enthusiasm, the willingness to play for the badge. There was just nothing. There was nothing. We had nothing going forward. Our defense again was under the pump consistently. Leicester City taught us a lesson yesterday without scoring the goals, and it was, that even that header, that the goal that we were talking about before that got disallowed. He's got him behind. Like, there's no shoulder checking. There's just oh jeez, you can go on and just pick the team to shreds. It's so amateurish.
It is, mate. I mean, people are saying that Gea could have done better for the first goal. I don't think. I mean, I'll got to give the Leicester.
He got his hand to it. De Gea got his hand to it. So whether you got a strong hand there or not, the shot's still going in at pace. So it was a good shot, good finish. It was a great cross by.
Yeah.
What's his name?
It was a good cross. A very good cross. Because it was a low cross.
Yeah, it was right on the money, and it was a quality finish in the end.
Yeah.
It was poor defending by our boys. And but I think the cross was just that good.
It was a very good
the finish matched it, But we weren't even in the game from the start.
No, we weren't. You saw how bad
we weren't even in the game.
Bloody hell, mate. First half was absolutely diabolical. And you ask yourself, really, mate? Really? But there was no hunger. You see, there's no hunger. And that's the problem. When there's no hunger, you can't win a game. You have to have the hunger and the desire to want to win. But you saw the first half, 0-0.
But you know what? Like, no matter what manager comes in, these players have proven they can't play to a system.
No,
they just can't. And I don't get it. I don't get how they cannot. But you can have an under 13s or under 14s girls side that I watch every single week, and coaches implement a system, and they can still put a system together. And these blokes that are paid millions and millions of dollars, they can't seem to implement a system. And again, you look at Leicester City. They put pressure on us most of the game. We got Bruno going through the line again, and he's calling people up. It's just the same story every single week. It never changes. It never changes. There's no improvement. Every single week that we go out there, we expect them to win. And every single week,
they're disappointed.
It's the same performance. Yeah, it's the same performance each week. Yeah, I don't even know what to say anymore. Like, yeah, I'm blown away. Yeah, like I said, you just got to go into the game with. I love Manchester United, so I'm going to love them, win, lose, or draw.
100%. We can't say who we're going to support. We can't support anyone else. This is it. We're stuck here. That's sad.
Yeah. The biggest disappointment is the players don't want to have a go for the badge, and and like we've got a tour in July down under here. Tickets are just about sold out here already for the two games.
Right.
And the stadium holds 100,000 people in each stadium. In the MCG, like they've got the backing from the fans, and the players have just got to play for the fans. It's just crazy, that they can turn up, week in, week out, and put in the same performance, and it just blows me away. It's so bad.
So, mathematically, top 4 over.
Oh yeah, I've said it tons of times. Yeah. What? I'll put one to you. What makes you think we can get top 4?
Nothing, mate.
Nothing to show me that we can get top 4. There's nothing there. There's nothing there that shows me we can get top 4. The reason why we score the goal is because the keeper parries it straight into the path of Fred. And I was even worried that he was going to miss that.
Yes.
I wasn't confident he was going to score it.
These are the stats. Shots on shots. Man United 11 shots, Leicester 11 shots. Man United 5 on target, Leicester 3 on target. United's possession 54, Leicester 46. 582 passes, Leicester 495 passes. Accuracy 65%, United 85%, Leicester 84%. You just ask yourself, like, God damn.
Five shots on target we had. I'd like to know who those 5 were, because for the life of me, I can only remember Fred.
Bruno had the shot saved when he went.
The 1v1.
Yeah.
And
Leicester are 9th.
Delot had a shot on target as well.
Yes. Leicester are 9th. Man United are 6th.
Yeah, but there's games tomorrow, isn't there?
Yeah, Arsenal are 4th. Arsenal are 3 points ahead of us with 2 games in hand.
We have 2 games in hand. On who?
No, we don't. Oh, no, Arsenal do. Arsenal have 2 games in hand on us, and they're 4 points ahead of us already before the 2 games in hand.
All right.
And we still got to go to Anfield.
Yeah. And we've got Chelsea as well.
Yep. This is what I'm saying. It doesn't matter who United play. They just can't beat certain things. The mindset is right. So this whole season is, like I was saying, some of the players want this season to the season can't end any quicker. I'm sorry. If the season can end tomorrow, I'll be so happy. Just call it out. Just cancel it, because it's more misery watching. Just hurt and more hurt and more hurt. Nothing to play for, literally. And then Rangnick is trying to be positive. He's trying to, nah. You could only spin it.
But they should be playing to keep their position for the next manager.
Yeah. No. These clowns don't care, mate. They don't care. They're gonna.
But it's not like you can go in there and go. Well, I've even just lost my train of thought. I'm thinking that many things at the moment.
Man, that make you do.
Yeah. I've just lost my train of thought. It blows me away that you can play for a club and you can have that kind of attitude. Mate, you know what? No matter if I was playing for the worst team at club level here in Australia, it wouldn't matter. I have white line fever. The reason why I don't play is because I have that much passion playing for whoever, even in our supporters club I'm playing in. I want to win that game no matter what, and I'm playing for free. I pay to play. You know,
exactly.
These guys are elite sportsmen.
It's a mental.
Yeah, these guys are elite sportsmen. Sure, I want to know if they go home at night and they have a sleepless night because they lost.
No, mate.
Because you know what? If I lose a local game, I go home and go, oh, not that I can't sleep. I'm just saying I'm thinking about the game. Yeah. They certainly don't have the same passion we do.
No.
That's for sure.
No, they don't. Think about it. They lose a game, still going to get paid. We go again next week. So regardless of how bad they play, they're still going to get paid. They're still going to come out with a publicity statement. Oh, we really disappointed for the fans. You know, the same bullshit statement. And they go again. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. No accountability for players' poor performance. You will see the same guys starting the next game and the next game and the next game. That's it where we are.
Yeah.
That is where we are. So when a player knows he didn't play well and he knows he's going to be dropped, I know he'll put his act together 100%. But when you know even if you don't play well, I'm still starting the next game, there you go. Why should you? And you have the people on the bench who work so hard in training, want to get there. I know it's on the bench. Why would they? It's so much nonsense.
Just go and play the youth team. Go play the youth team. See how they go. Just give them a go. Get the guns out of the youth side and just play them.
Yeah.
Sit the rest of the team on the bench.
100%.
Well, you know, at least you know they want to. They've got something to prove. At least you know they've got something to prove.
But because they're saying in their mind they're trying to get top 4. No, this is Europa League, mate.
But they're looking. If you put the youth players in, they're looking for a contract. You know, they may have a professional contract to sign. You know, whereas these guys are just like Pogba. Fuck me, man. Fuck off, stupid dickhead. Like, you're a disgrace to you. You're a disgrace to yourself. You're a disgrace to the badge. You know, it's just like, and it's been for years, mate. I've heard it for years. He's a virus to the club, and you know, yesterday he's running around like a loose cannon, just doing stupid shit. You know. Anyway.
So it's just when I'm not going to ask you for individual ratings. From what you saw yesterday, what are you going to give the team performance on a scale of 1 to 10? What would you give them?
You know what? We've lost games before, and I just think yesterday's game was probably worse than those games.
Yeah.
So I give the team for effort 1,
damn,
if not -1.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Adam's really gone over on this one now.
Oh, it's just I just thought I didn't understand the setup. I didn't understand what was going on in the front third. You know, when Rashford and Alanga got tangled up, that summed up the whole game for me. You know, we go down. We should have lost by 4. You know, De Gea plucks one out of the top corner. You know, it's just, for me,
it's a shit show.
You know, Varane gets, you know, as much as it was a foul on Varane, it was a quality finish.
It was a quality
by Maddison. You know, and yeah, it's just
the home form has been absolutely diabolical. This is absolutely terrible. The home form. Whatever happened to your fortress? I'm sorry, mate. We've dropped more points at home, lost more points at home than any other season, I believe, on record. I'm sorry. This must be one of the worst seasons that home form has been. Absolutely embarrassing. We just can't even win our home games. If you don't win your
can't
home
work
games,
it out.
I can't, because home games are supposed to be your bread and butter, but we can't even do that. Lose a home game. Look at, I go over again. Carabao Cup, knocked out home. FA Cup, knocked out home. Champions League, knocked out at home. I say no more. I say no more. Man, please. I said, I'm like you. I don't expect much, so I don't get too pissed off. If I don't get too pissed off, it's fine for me for my week. That's it. Arsenal play on Monday. They're going to get the 3 points. I mean, the only team that's beating Arsenal was Liverpool, and I expect Liverpool to beat us because Liverpool on another level. They lost at home to Arsenal, to Liverpool 2-0. Liverpool beats anyone home and away. They don't care. But Arsenal are playing some good football, not compared to this team who don't have a clue where they're going back or front. It's just, I can't comprehend how bad you want to be, whereby you're in front of your home. This is where you're like, listen, we haven't played in 2 weeks. Let's show you what we're back. It's like, whereby you pause a bad performance and you come back, let's play. It just continues where you stopped. That's how it looks like. Just play, continues. That's how it looks like. Nothing's changed. Nothing has changed, mate. Nothing has changed. So yeah, I have nothing more to say, mate. I really don't. It's just
no. Cut the pod now before we say something absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, I want to try to see who's United's next. Do you know who United got next?
Yeah, Everton.
Away.
Everton away, yeah. So they'll be playing for their life. We won't win. We won't win that. No way. We just haven't got the desire. We haven't got the desire to win games. We haven't got it. We haven't got the desire to win games.
I was in a chat, and your boy Bems, he went out and he was after everyone saying, we need to stop blaming the managers. The players need to be held accountable. That even if we get Ten Hag, even if we get Poch, it's the players who keep fucking up, not the managers. That these players, we've given them too much leeway. We've given them too much. We put them in a little cotton wool bubble whereby they can't be touched. He said we need to start holding players accountable, not always the manager. And it's true. It's very true. But because some players, he was going against some players, people were saying, oh, what's the difference between Rangnick and Ole? He said, he stood by his word. Bems. He said, Rangnick is a better coach. It's the players who are just rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. When you look at those players today, how many of them will get into a City startup? Probably De Gea, that will start. Bruno, probably Man City bench. Pogba, probably bench. But all the others, probably Everton level, because they just don't have it.
Yeah.
Varane, probably Man City, probably starting for Man City. But when you look at the level of players, we really don't. You see, I've just come to the realization these players are not as good as they think they are. And that's it. So since they're not as good as they are, we shouldn't expect so much from them because they're not that good. Or think about it. Look at Klopp, look at Pep, look at the players they have. And look at the quality coming out of the players. And look at the results. It's so obvious. We are so far away from them two teams, so far away. Yeah, they say the owner, it's got nothing to do with the owners now. The owners have pumped in money. The players, the recruitment is bad. The players we get are not the right players. And some need to be offloaded, mate. They need to be offloaded. Not just sitting on most of them are looking at this as a retirement home. Just sit there and get my pay. I ain't going to do shit. I just still get my 200,000 a week. The fuck? This is not a retirement home. Get the fuck out of it if you're not ready to play. Get out. United have to do a clear out. Clear out. Instead of renewing contract for players who don't deserve it. This is the problem there. Now they're trying to renew Luke Shaw. What the fuck? Contract for what?
Oh, you'll see it. You'll see Maguire get a new contract. You'll see Luke Shaw get a contract. You'll see it. You'll see Wan-Bissaka get one as well. Yeah, it's just. I heard it today. What do they call it? Glazerizing or something like that. It's just nothing's going to change till something changes up top, and it's just really disappointing that these players that are on my wall here, work their ass off for the club, work their ass off for this club, and it's just been a fucking shit show since these idiots have taken over. And it's just,
we haven't won a trophy in 5 years.
I don't know what to say. I'm lost for words after last night.
I think we all are lost for words, mate.
Yeah,
I think we all are. So we're just gonna leave you on that note. Man United's next game is away to Everton. It doesn't matter, win, lose, or draw. It doesn't even matter anymore. On that note, it doesn't matter because they'll probably go win or lose. It don't matter. Arsenal probably they can't catch Arsenal anymore. They can't. But they keep trying to. You know when someone's playing with your mind, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. But I know the players in their mind know they ain't gonna get it. But they're gonna keep saying, "Oh, we want your support." Really, mate? You mean you want our money? When if the players, if the fans, but you see, fans, if fans stop going to games, the players will probably sit up. But fans, they love the game so much they want to go. Nah, mate. Yeah, it is what it is, mate. Well, on that note, Adam, do you have any last words?
I'm still gonna watch the game. I'm still gonna fight for the club, and
100%.
I'm still gonna love the club no matter what. I just wish these players had the same attitude as us and the rest of the fans around the world. And it's just really upsetting that these players just keep turning in the same performance. I just wish I could blink and it was reset and we were, on the preseason tour and we're looking forward to the following season.
That's right.
But unfortunately, we've got 9 weeks left, I think. And
does it concern you with no trophies coming on to 6 years now? It will be 6 years in the August.
It doesn't really concern me. What concerns me more is the attitude of the players and the attitude of the board, and that's what concerns me. Until you get that right, we're never going to win trophies. So until everyone's on the same page, we'll never win trophies. It doesn't concern me at all because we've been through this period before, and I've been a fan at the time that we weren't winning trophies. So. Yeah.
So we're going back to the dark days.
Look, well, have you seen any reason why we're going to go forward? I haven't seen anything. Nothing's shown me that we're going to go forward in this club.
No,
to date. So until I don't think any manager that comes in will make a difference until we get better players with better attitudes.
Yeah.
So
that's right. But we're going to leave it on that. Better players with a better attitude. That's the only way forward for United. On that note, we are going to leave it at that point. Better players with better attitude. We're going to leave it there. Adam, an absolute pleasure. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Whew, it's even talking about it, it takes a lot mentally, mate.
It does, mate. It
does. And you just think, oh boy. Well, Adam, been a pleasure, mate. We'll hook up we'll hook up through the midweek and see where we go through any breaking news.
We will. 100%. All right, buddy.
Greetings to your family.
Catch you later.
You take care, bro.
See you, buddy. Bye.